Blanching veggies is something that we do in the industry a lot, but we don't really do it at home that much. And it's a shame because by blanching veggies, you're locking in nutrition, you're locking in colour, and you're locking in flavour. And it's a fun way to get dinner ready. So I'm going to start off with some broccoli. So we just run through and take our little florets off, run around the outside, and we drop that into some rapidly boiling water with some salt in it. It's the salt that's going to give it the flavour. Remember, I'm blanching ahead of cooking in a stir fry or similar later on. Broccoli only takes 10 seconds, then out and straight into ice water to immediately stop it cooking. Look at the difference. It's amazing. So much more colour, and that's ready to go now. For asparagus or even green beans, just trim the bottom off, and because it's smaller than broccoli, count to 5 this time. Then out it comes and into iced water. It's good to go. Like, you can take that now. Delicious! For leafy greens like silver beet, tear off the leaves, drop them into the boiling water, and then you're pulling it out. And pull them straight out again and into iced water. Squeeze all the water out, and then you can easily chop this up. Run some toasted walnuts through that, a little bit of parmesan, some olive oil, maybe a squeeze of lemon, silver beet pesto. Done. Blanching leeks is fantastic because it stops them going brown and mushy when you saute them. They're normally quite dirty, so slice them in half and wash all the leaves. Then just slice them reasonably thinly. Then drop them into the boiling water, give it a quick stir, and then into the ice water. The colour is just amazing. So here's our wonderful green veggies, and this will stay good for 2 days. So you could do this in the morning, come home at night time, quick saute, the most sensational stir fry you can have. So get into blanching. It's a fantastic way to bring out the colour, nutrition, and the fun of your greens.
Upcycling in the home is making a huge comeback. So we've been scouring the market to see what's hot in upcycling. And trending right now, drawer shelves. As you can see, there are many options. A great one for the boys is a classic rustic look paired with his favourite things. And girls, we love our bathroom accessories, so this one you will love. It's a bit of an overkill with the pink, so it's best saved for the bachelorettes. However, here in the workshop today, we are going to make one that's best for everybody. I've got 2 old drawers here, and we are going to whip 2 options up today.
Simply take an old drawer. You can buy them as singles if you haven't got any old drawers yourself that you want to reinvent. You need to give it a light sand all over so the paint or varnish will stick and to smooth out the surface imperfections. We're going for upcycled, so you don't want to be too ferocious with the sanding. The odd ding and a nice old paint texture will add to the final look.
Once you're happy with your level of sanding, then you can paint it. However, today, I want to use polyurethane because I really like the wood look and I want to keep it. And plus, there's even some old pencil marks on here, and the polyurethane will just bring that up really nicely. And this will take around about 2 hours to dry. And you might have noticed, I'm not worried about this back wall at all today because we're going to decorate this in another way. You can use paint, you can use wallpaper. Today, I'm going to use an old map. And now for the second drawer, which we are going to paint. I'm going to be using some leftover semi-gloss acrylic. It's the beautiful Okarito colour.
A violent and vicious killing. Police released disturbing details about the death of an Auckland pensioner. A heartfelt plea from Lucretia Seale's husband as time to have your say on euthanasia runs short. She's a prime candidate for breast cancer, so why did this New Zealander have to fight for a test that could save her life? And Brazilian performers put a positive spin on an awful start to the World Buskers Festival. Kia ora, good evening. A violent, vicious and prolonged assault. Just hours ago, police revealed how a 69-year-old grandmother was killed in her Auckland home 2 days ago. Dozens of detectives, specialist staff and criminal profilers are now working to identify her killer. Sam Kelway is covering the case.